Hey everybody. I just wanted to real briefly touch on why V2K, voice to skull, electronic harassment, whatever you want to call it, cannot be human. It cannot be some modern human technology because the phenomenon of hearing voices and feeling like other people have evil intentions against you is a very ancient phenomenon. This is not something new from the last few decades. Um, the um, the ancient Greeks wrote a lot about people hearing voices. Um, the At the Oracle, um, there were most of those people were actually experiencing auditory hallucinations that were attributed to the gods. That was the classic explanation that voices would be attributed to the gods or to demons. And the last 2,000 years of Christianity, hearing evil voices has been attributed to something called demonic obsession, or in the more severe cases where it feels like something is in control of your mind. Your thoughts aren't your own, and you're feeling even bodily sensations. Those more severe symptoms would be labeled as demonic possession. Um, there were several levels of demonic activity, as categorized by the Catholic Church and other Christian churches. So the phenomenon of hearing evil voices and experiencing the feeling of evil and attributing it to those around you um, is a very ancient phenomenon. And here, in that way, targeted individuals believe that other humans have evil intentions towards them and are out to get them. When really that's not the nature of humanity. If you really think about it, if you can think rationally, again, but a lot of us can't, you would see that that's not something human beings are interested in. Um, Especially not in such a great number and in an organized fashion like that. That's really ludicrous. But this is an ancient phenomenon, and therefore it cannot be some modern human technology. But on top of that, um, and this stands in stark contrast to everything, the fiction that you read online. It's just fictional writing. It angers me. Whoever put all this stuff up there about programs like MK Ultra, or this and that with the CIA or the NSA or DARPA is working on this thing. I don't care what you read. None of these programs are anywhere near to having implantless nanotechnology that can control the brain like this and evade detection. If something like this really we're centuries away from having implantless nanotechnology that can stimulate and control the brain in this fashion. A lot of people think it's like EMF, or that it's just like a radio uh, wireless signal being sent to the brain. But first of all, that doesn't even exist yet, although we're closer to something like that. But this is more than just that, because it's actually stimulation of the auditory cortex itself in the brain, actually stimulating the neurons in the auditory cortex to experience that sound and those voices. That's different. And of course, simultaneously reading your thoughts. We have no such technology. We're not even anywhere near it. But and any technologist can tell you that. Any rational technologist can tell you that. So yeah, I just wanted to address that issue, because that's the most important issue in our way. Is that everybody going online, um, reading up on the available information, is convinced that somehow some human group is capable of this, and the best proof to refute that is simply that this phenomenon is ancient. It's been going on for thousands of years. So therefore, it cannot be some new modern human technology. Thanks, everybody.